Hi, this is WPP number 14, Unit P, Concept 7. It's about applying law of cosines to a word problem. Before we actually get started on the problem, we should be able to know the directions of north, east, south, and west. So now let's go to the problem. It starts off with two planes departing at the same time heading to England at 1 p.m. So this is Damon's plane and this is Elena's plane. Damon's plane is headed at a bearing of 49 degrees. So we draw the north-south line, which is the dotted line that I drew. And since this is navigation, you start off at north and you travel at a clockwise direction. So if you draw a 49-degree angle, it should look like this. As for Elena, her plane is traveling at southeast 56 degrees. So if you draw it, this will be the south, and this is the direction for east. And you draw the 56-degree angle, and this should be how it looks like. Since the angle of the triangle that we actually need for the problem wasn't given, we should find that value. In order to find that value, we know that this line has an angle of 180. So if you take 49 and you add it to 56, you take 180 and subtract it by that value, you should get 75 degrees. And that's your answer over here. And now you have to find the two sides that are missing. How I did that was I took the 14 miles per hour for Damon's plane and the 12.4 miles per hour for Elena's plane, and I multiplied it by 3. Why 3, you might ask? Well, you know that the two airplanes leave the airport at 1 p.m. and you know that they arrive at their first stop in Europe at 4 p.m. 4 minus 1 is a 3-hour difference, so you take 14 and you take 12.4, you multiply each one by 3. You should get 42 miles for Damon's plane and 37.2 miles for Elena's. To actually answer the question, which asks how far apart are they when they arrive at their first stop in Europe at 4 p.m., this will be the missing length that you have to find, and I labeled it as x. In order to find that, we will be using the law of cosine, which is a squared equals b squared plus c squared minus 2bc cosine of a. So this will be the numbers that you plug into the equation, and you put this whole thing into your calculator. So here's how it will look like. 42 squared plus 37.2 squared minus 2 times 42 times 37.2 times cosine of 75. And you should get 2,339. So now you have to square root both sides to cancel out the squared. So you put second that, and you put in the answer, and you should get 48.36, and if you round it to the 10th, it will be 48.4 miles. And that is your distance and your answer. Okay, bye.